Well, I do need a shower. Smelling Sheridan's perfume on me really screwed things up with Fancy. Paloma, what are you doing?
I came to work on an old case file for my cadet report. Roberto's helping me.
Hi. Where's your brain?
Perdón?
You're not in high school anymore. You can't have Roberto helping you with your homework. You need to take off, my friend.
No. Roberto, you're not leaving.
Yes, he is.
No, Roberto stays. Luis, why are you yelling at us?
I am not yelling.
Yes, you are. Look, if I did something wrong, just tell me without yelling.
I just want to know why I cannot leave you alone for 5 minutes without you getting into trouble.
What trouble? What are you talking about? I just came to work on an old case file for my cadet report, just like you told me to.
Yeah, and what is it with Roberto helping you?
I asked him to.
So you admit it.
Admit what?
That you are the cadet in training, not Roberto.
So?
So? So there is highly sensitive information in those files a civilian is not supposed to see.
Luis, I was just...
Now you gotta get out of here and you get back to work.
Okay.
See? No! You're yelling again. And what's that sweet smell on your shirt?
None of your damn business. Now you go and you do your report.
I'm leaving then.
No. Don't you dare leave. Luis owes us an apology, and I'm going to see that we get it.
That's Sheridan's perfume. You were with her tonight, weren't you?
Hey, I'm about to take a shower.
Yeah, that can wait. I can't.
Don't you have a report to write, young lady?
I'll get back to it as soon as we get a few things straight. You may be my boss now, Luis, but you're forgetting that we're brother and sister. I'm not stupid. I've read the police manual. I know what it says about interacting with civilians. I'm not doing anything wrong by spending some time with Roberto.
It's not you and Roberto hanging out that I have a problem with. It's you giving him access to confidential police information.
¿Crees que soy estúpida? I didn't do that. All I did was ask him to go online and look for comparable cases to those Johns being stabbed to death. He came up empty, and then you stormed in, acting like a bull in a china shop. And by the way, you never told me about that perfume on your shirt.
And I am not going to.
Luis, por favor, if you're in trouble with Fancy, just say so.
All right, I'm in trouble with Fancy. Big trouble. I know I shouldn't let Fancy get to me, especially now. I got so much going on.
Then don't.
Well, you know me and my temper.
See, we keep bumping into each other.
It's just Fancy said something that really set me off.
What? What did she do?
What did she do? What did she do? Nothing. She just caught me lying to myself and her about Sheridan.
Oh, otra vez.
She told me I wasn't over Sheridan, nor would I be for a long time.
Why get angry at Fancy for telling the truth? You and Sheridan had a love that was special. It survived the ages, more lifetimes than even you and Sheridan can remember. You were each other's soulmates. You will always be.
Yeah. Well, it's something else she said, too, that really was a little out of line.
What?
She said all the Lopez Fitzgeralds are emotional cripples.
Maybe she's right.
What?
Luis, es la verdad. We're a family of emotional cripples. Even Teresa.
You're not a family of emotional
Oh,
cripples.
please, Luis, you're a cop. Look at the evidence.
There isn't any.
Any. Where should I start? Okay. Look at Papa and Mama. What kind of husband leaves his own wife to save another man's wife? Forget about their circumstances. It's not normal. And Mama, what did she do when she found herself alone with a family to feed? Did she ask for help? No. Did she remarry to give us a father and a second income? No. She packed me off to Mexico and lit a candle every night for Papa, as if it would guide him back home. What good did that do? Nothing. That's what. The same thing happened when Antonio left. Mama lit a candle in the window every night and waited for a miracle to happen. Yeah, he came back. Years later. Only to be murdered by Alistair Crane. And Papa, he came back too, only in love with Alistair's wife. Mama wasted her whole life waiting for a man who couldn't commit to her. The same thing is happening with Teresa.
I think Teresa's moving on with Jared.
Is she? Or is just Teresa using Jared to make Ethan jealous?
I don't know.
What about Miguel and Kay, you and Sheridan? Both women are with other men, and you and Miguel can't accept that.
Yeah, for good reason.
Okay, so now what? You're going to waste your life waiting for Sheridan while Miguel moons over Kay?
I love Sheridan.
Lisa, that's not enough. She won't leave Chris or James to be with you. Luis, don't hold out hope for a happy ending that will never come. You have to keep on moving with your life before it's too late. Move on with Fancy.
I do want to be happy. Get on with my life again.
What's stopping you? I know Fancy can't stop raving about you.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that.
So make up with her. Get things back on track. If you give it a chance, I bet you two could be very happy together.
No, I wouldn't put money on that.
Why not?
Because I don't even know what to do to convince her now that I'm ready to move on with someone else.
Are you?
Guess I'm willing to try.
At least show some enthusiasm.
I'm just being honest.
So be honest with Fancy. Tell her where you're at and see how she thinks you two could move on together.
You know, even if I were going to try, there's still another problem standing in our way.
What?
Section 8, paragraph 11, Harmony Police Code. No police officer can socialize with a cadet in training.
Is that all?
Excuse me? Rules are rules, okay, sis? You can't just pick the ones that you want to obey.
I agree.
Good.
Except when it comes to love. You can't ignore it or deny it just because some bitter bureaucrat decided it's for the best. Love is always for the best. So if you have the chance to have love with Fancy, take it. Rules or no rules.